everybody, welcome back to Behind the Barn Door, episode number 16. Now, in today's episode, I am joined by the tallest and the shortest horse on the farm. I'm going to introduce you to them, let you know a little bit more about them and their differences and similarities. So we're going to get Farmer Colin to talk you through a little bit more.
Hi everybody, so it's Farmer Colin here in the riding centre today. Next to me we have Chloe. Chloe is a standard bred Shetland and she's been on the farm for probably 15 years. So she's brought as a breeding mare. Okay, she's the only mare we have on the farm here. But during Chloe's life on the farm, she's had such a lovely temperament. You can see she's so quiet. She's the perfect pony for little children to learn to ride on. However, a word of warning, Shetland ponies are not always the best ponies to learn to ride on. By their size, they're they're regarded as children's riding ponies, but they are full of character, full of strength, and can be very wicked. Luckily, Chloe is an absolute diamond. So Chloe, she started off her life here at Cantref, as I said, as a breeding mare, and then during our Christmas show, she takes a starring role every year in our Christmas pantomime. She goes on the stage, and now she's become a firm favourite with the children who are having their first pony ride. They have a special saddle with a handle here, and she's just so quiet. Literally, the children can just sit on her. She won't move a muscle until she's asked to walk around. Children are very safe, but as a Shetland pony, she is one in a million. You don't find many like this. I'm going to show you how to control the horse now. So you hold the end of the lead rein furthest away from the horse. Always stand on the left hand side, and next hand just next to the mouth there, and we'll say, "Come on, Chloe." We're going to take a bit of encouragement to get her going because she's that quiet. "Come on, Chloe." Go. And off we go. So when we're leading the children around, see one person holding a horse like this, always looking back, maybe even taking a step back to the right next to the rider. I say Chloe's very quiet. Generally, it's just walking pace with Chloe. She'll have a little trot every now and again, but it's just a lovely walk. And she's so gentle. Shetlands are very hardy, which means that they can live outside all year round. Obviously, we give them supplementary feeding and shelter, but they can, they're from Shetland Isles, and they are very hardy, live outside, have really good feet, very short body, but a very strong body. You can see the size of a rump here. Yeah, good, quite a big body and short little legs. So this is Chloe. We'll go and meet Johnny next. So come on, Chloe, we'll take you over and we'll go and meet your big brother. So, let's meet one of our largest horses. This is Johnny. Now Johnny, you measure a horse at the withers here. You can say, "Hello, can you see me?" He's a big boy Johnny, isn't he? So, at the withers here, Johnny measures about 15 to nearly 16 hands, 4 inches to a hand. And Johnny was actually one of the ones that we bred on the farm here. So about 15 years ago, we had a few mares and we started breeding our own replacements to come into the riding centre. And Johnny has been here working in the riding centre. The guides actually love riding Johnny. So Johnny's breeding is sort of an Irish cob cross. This gives, the definition of the Irish or a gypsy cob is the colouring. They can be black and white or brown and white. And Johnny is, once again, he's a very strong horse. Yeah, so we pick them for their good thick bones, lots of feather. Okay, this is just a good characteristic. We leave their manes long, so that they live out most of the year, running into shelters. We just think it gives them an extra bit of protection and adds to their character as a cob horse, as a gypsy cob type horse. He's a really good nature, but once you get on him, he is quite lively. Actually, he's got quite a nice jump in him, although we don't do much jumping here at Cantref. So, so Johnny, all the horses out here at Cantref have got to be a lovely temperament. He's fighting hard, so there's no biting or kicking, because we want safe horses, good temperament, safe to ride. We can have a little bit of fun with them. So we let Johnny go around the outside. He obviously walks a lot faster than Chloe. He's got longer legs and therefore a longer stride. And poor old Chloe will do her best to keep up. You see, in just this short few spaces, just how much Johnny has increased the distance in front of her. Okay, so here at Cantref, you can see Chloe, very short, very small, ideal for children to learn to ride on, and Johnny, a lot bigger, really useful for adult riders to learn to ride on. He's quite good in the riding school here. So here at Cantref, we have a complete range of horses, everything from Chloe, who's the smallest, right up to the size of Johnny here. And the reason we've got the complete range of horses is that they're all different sizes, obviously. They've all got different temperaments, but the one thing they've all got in common is they're all very placid. They've all got really good temperaments. So I like to put the analogy that our horses are all like really nice people. So they don't get upset by anything. They just keep going, plodding along, and have the same outlook day in, day out. Absolutely 100% genuine horses. So Chloe, as I said, we'll start at beginner riders, very small children, then we'll move up to the 12-hand horses, which are probably about this sort of size, ideal for children 8 to 10 years old, and then they sort of increase in size, and each one's got a unique temperament, and therefore will suit different riders. And we spend a lot of time risk assessing horses, putting them into different categories, so that when people can book, we make sure that we can assign the right horse to the individual rider. Here at Cantref, Cantref's been operating for over 65 years as a riding centre. During that time, we've developed rides from a 20-minute ride in the riding school here, an hour ride, which is a lovely ride for adults with families with younger children. It takes place around the farm, completely off-road. And then we do half-day and day rides, which just behind the trees here, we've got lovely views. They spend the time on the Brecon Beacons. Something more recently we're doing with our accommodation is we do riding holidays. Now these riding holidays can be 2, 3, 4, 5 days long, and they combine with our accommodation to make a lovely break, and we're finding that that's catering to the adult or mums and daughters market. So some of the horses we're bringing in now are a little bit more lively, a little more forward going, to enjoy those, if they're riders, to enjoy a space of ride. Okay, so we've met the tallest and the shortest, and we're going to take them back into the stable now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next week. Bye bye now.
Let's go explore, catch a fun, there's so much more.